This is do-it-yourself demo. I tore off a 2-story addition. So I have an old historic house. It's about 100 years old, and a section of it has to come down. It was added on. It was a porch with a sleeping porch on top of it, but it's gotta come down. It's rotten, it's unsafe. I promise you, I would never, ever tear down anything historic unless it absolutely had to. And then that's the reason in this case, it was so dangerous and so neglected. So the only way to save the whole house was to demo part of the house. Well, how do we do that? I don't know. Basically, I have to figure out how to take off the bad section while keeping and not damaging the good section. I didn't know what I was doing. None of us did. But we couldn't find anybody who was a professional to help us, so we just kind of had to show up and figure it out. So here's what I did. It's day 72, and we are gonna get that 2-story section pulled down, and we're gonna see if we can't just slowly deconstruct it, and then find out how it's put together, how it's attached, and then maybe I can go rent like a mini excavator or something and pull it down. Just do it myself. So we started in the upstairs section, and what I wanted to do was first pull out all the stuff I want to keep, right? Like the window weights and the glass and all that kind of stuff. Saving this because of the weighty glass. This is a huge piece right here. This stuff is gold. I'm keeping it. And what I wanted to do was to kind of remove the weight, remove all the bulk from around the house to see how it was put together, to peel away all those layers. Oh man. Well, I know, safety in me is just like, I get it. Well, I'm where I know I can get out. He a grown man. Okay.
I can bounce once.
Oh God. So, I ain't your mom. Ain't nothing holding this in but this vine. When you let plants and vines grow up on your house, if you just let them keep growing, they get this big. How old is this vine? Take care of your lawns, people. So what we had to do here was remove the aluminum siding. It was acting like a bandage covering up the house, and without taking that off, we couldn't see what was underneath, and we couldn't see how the house was put together, so we could take it apart. What Bill is doing here is removing the sheathing, the exterior parts of the walls. Number one, there's going to be a lot of extra debris that's falling, and we want to get all that out of the way. And another reason is every piece that's on the house contributes to the strength of the building, so we're making it easier to come down when it actually comes down. I mean, if I don't have to have 1,000 pieces of debris thrown everywhere, that's going to help me. If I can just pick it up off the house and throw it in the dumpster now, I'm going to do that. It's a lot easier, it's less mess, and it's safer. There's going to be this new outside wall when it's down, so we took some 2x4s, and what we're going to do with them is make a temporary framed wall and put some plywood over it to cover up what's going to be the new exterior wall. You might be wondering why we didn't put the plywood all the way up to the ceiling. Okay, real simple. Plywood is 8-foot sheets, and that's what we had, and there's not the ceilings. And it's just temporary. It's just to keep the homeless people out. So we used what we had, because lumber's expensive. Then it started raining, and all that water was adding a lot of weight to the house, and you'll see how it just started weighing down that section and dragging it down.
Those beams were not bent out like that earlier. So y'all know those beams on that crooked window are all broken out and bent now?
So if we do fall, you can say, I told you.
Well, I mean, I want you to be safe. The sucker's moving.
What's happening here is we are still trying to remove every piece of the remaining house that we're keeping, remove every part of that that's going to be attached to the part that's going. So roof shingles, flashing, fascia boards, all of that might be attaching and holding it together, that's got to go. And we really just want to expose the only parts that are holding the addition onto the main body of the house. Well, all right. It's like slowly like, and we're like, I think it's gonna fall, so we're in plan B, and I don't know what that is yet, but like, I don't know, we'll see.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, God.
I like how y'all just was like, what, and didn't die.
Oh, right? Yeah, like, there's like, who? What? I'm like, whoa, 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 like.
You didn't say jump, you said whoa.
I know, whoa means something's happening, y'all need to run, take cover, okay?
You said we whoa.
Oh my God.
All right, I cannot stress how dangerous this was, okay? Don't be thinking y'all gonna go and try this at home, okay? We shouldn't even have been doing this, but we were sort of out of options, okay? Be safer than we did, you know? Bill's being an idiot standing on the portion that has zero support, you know, like, hey, I'm just gonna detach. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stay alive.
Y'all got to quit being dumbasses, okay? Y'all, like, somebody said move or whoa. Yeah, I mean, like, hindsight is not where we want to be 2020, okay? Like, let's be God.
Pause, plan C. This thing's gonna come down any second, so we're like, let's just hook a rope to the truck and pull. The idea was that it was leaning in the wrong direction where it was gonna damage more things that we wanted to keep. So we thought, hey, everything out the window now, let's just try and pull it in a good, safe direction.
Y'all men can't do anything without adding some stupid in it. Why don't you just walk in there and go underneath there first?
Wait, this is the smartest thing we got going on?
I mean, you got a point there, but still, like.
This is so redneck. This is so redneck. Welcome to North Carolina.
Dang. Man, I can't believe we did it.
I know.
Wow.
No, look, it's almost perfect.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And homeless guy's blanket is still intact. Well, we got it down, and it only took us 72 days. And just, thank God it came down and nobody got hurt and it didn't damage anything that we were trying to keep. Next up, you'll see a compilation of how the house looked from beginning to demo.
I like this.